Everyone, welcome to the stream. Let's see here. I need to respond to some. Got 3,100 members, subscribers. That's really cool. I'm going to respond to some comments and probably edited a Lexi video for Monday. Hey, Will, happy Sunday. How you doing? Ooh, let me get this down here. Happy Sunday, Will. How you been? Oh my God, you're on the stream. My week was good. I was really busy and I did a bunch of work and started some work yesterday on a country music video that I'm helping my friends out with. How about you? We cracked 3,100 subscribers this morning. That's pretty big news. I look like a music producer. I've been told that I look like I get paid to party for more than one country person. I don't produce anything though. I'm just kind of a grunt. I build stuff and do special effects and stuff like that, and do on-set work. And yeah, I just don't cut my hair or comb it. It's kind of like a pact I made with myself. Thanks. The bugs are coming out. Yeah, we're slowly getting them. Some of the days here are going below 50, so we've been holding back on them enough. Hey, what's up, Emco? How you doing? How's life in China? I started working on simplified Chinese. Good evening. Yeah. I know tofu. I know Bing means hot, and cha's tea. And I think there's like, oh, rice. I forgot rice already though. Me fun. That's right. Boy, I'll tell you what. Yeah, exactly. That's the hard part. What do you call those? The characters? The Chinese caricature characters or whatever? Those are hard. And then what is and? Yeah, what Hanzi? Yeah, the Hanzi is crazy. What's up, Granny Paula? How you doing? Morning. We hit 3,100 subscribers this morning. Yeah, whoop whoop indeed. Oh, and I need to do a shout out to, bear with me, Nicholas Wortman in Germany. He sent me $100 last night. Pretty amazing. Thank you, Nicholas. I really appreciate it. How was your life, Granny? What you up to? How's your new grandbaby, Granny Paula? Busy with a friend in from Oregon. That's cool. I'm doing a little bit of work on a country video yesterday, and luckily I got the day off. I didn't want to work 12-hour shifts 2 days in a row. Friends for 40 years. Wow. That's amazing. Awesome. It's great to hear. I've got a friend of mine from almost 40 years that's going to be coming into Nashville soon. And he invented a new guitar effects pedal, and he wants me to show it to a friend of mine who has a really popular YouTube channel about guitars, and he wants to see what he thinks of it. And yeah, him and I, we went to kindergarten together, and we hung out in high school, and then we went to college. We still keep in touch. He actually has a really good idea for a guitar pedal. He's even gotten all the IP work on it. A guitar effects pedal. So like you plug your guitar into it, and they make these pedals when you play guitar, and they make everything sound different or mess up the sound yeah. So my friend's idea for a pedal is you can push your leg near it, and it'll power down all your other pedals and make them sound weird and messed up, which is a really unusual idea for a pedal. And but it does happen when the batteries go low on these pedals, that they start to sound really crazy and cool. And so he's been working on that for the past 10 years, and he's finally got a few made and wants to show them off, and then maybe do I don't know, find someone to pay him money to produce it. But yeah, he's going to come into Nashville because Nashville is kind of a center for guitars, even though it is mostly just horrible country music. Oh yeah, Todd Boston. That's cool. Yeah, you mentioned him. Yeah, my friend has just kind of been this like guitar genius slash computer guy his whole life, and um, like most musicians, ended up having some kids and couldn't really be too serious about it, even though he had like his own label and everything. Todd Boston's a dear friend. That's cool. Yeah, well, I'm just happy I can help my friend out, because I'm basically just introducing a really good friend to another really good friend, and it's my pleasure. Um, why not make that connection? Plus, it's like he turned 50 and he's feeling useless. Everyone I know that's turning 50 feels useless right now, and so I'm more than willing to help out a friend of mine that's turned 50 and is feeling useless. Yeah, exactly, and it's that was a big lesson in Nashville. It's not what you know, it's who you know, and, that really didn't hit home until I moved down here. Oh, so the pups, um wow, 6 people watching. Thanks, everyone. Feel free to chime in, anybody. So the pups are all good. Um, Stacy is feeling better. However, I brought her in and they found a hard lump right on her thyroid. So we're gonna find out Monday about Stacy and see what is going on there. We might need to get her in to get that removed. Hopefully, we caught it early enough, and she's she's doing well though. She's feeling a lot better. I personally think she probably just ate something weird outside and got sick from it for a few days, but it makes sense um, too that it could have been the hard mass that's now right near her thyroid. So fingers crossed, and let's hope for the best for that. Everyone else though is doing great. Lexi's doing great. We had a fun adventure this morning. It's going to look really good on camera. And gosh, she got back into her catio. She finally just started doing a new way after all these years to get back into it. And I'm really proud of her. And you can tell it was just out of sheer laziness that it happened, but it was much better. Good for her. Yeah, Lexi is a sweetie. She's been being weird about coming out through the catio, so I've just been scooping her up lately and bringing her outside. It's still like cold in the morning here. But yeah, Stacy is eating her full meals and stuff. So it's uh it's been encouraging. I'm hoping she's gonna bounce pretty hard, bounce back from this pretty hard and do great. 33 here right now. Oh yeah. That's that's cold. It's wild because some days it'll be 60 all night long, and then other days it'll get down to like 40, 35. But you're just in that weird time of year where things won't stabilize out until April, like middle April. We still have to have the plastic up in the greenhouse even. I've been trying to respond to the comments more often so it doesn't take an hour to get done lately. Hopefully, I can see why people don't always do this. Oh, Cerny P joined the Patreon, a $5 a month paid member. He's a farm pal. He's at the farm pal level. I'm not sure what that means when I set it up, but I sure appreciate it, Cerny. Thank you. You know, I've never cashed in the Patreon money because I've only have like 2 Patreon members that are paying. I have 5 following. Well, I have 3 now that pay. Cerny does $5 a month, and then the other 2 do $1 a month. And then I just like periodically, probably every other day or ish, if I remember, I'll upload the video. I'll upload the episode early, and then sometimes I'll just offer it up publicly for anybody on Patreon to check out because it's just another, it's just another social network, really, and so you have to kind of build support over there too. And honestly, it seems like I really think Patreon's kind of garbage. It's not the best site to do things on. But I do have, I guess it's not the best. But I mean, it's just kind of like a slow, laggy site, and like uploading high def videos that are 20 minutes long it's like an actual process. You have to wait like 30 minutes before you can hit like publish, which is really weird. But as support picks up on there, I'm sure I'll put more effort into it. I guess, at a certain point you have to start creating merch and stuff and offering merch and stuff like that, because at a certain point, I don't know what else I can offer other than early access. Because I'm trying to post daily. It's not like I can give like secret episodes and stuff like that. Truly the best way of support has just been people PayPaling me. It's been pretty cool too, but any support's appreciated. I'm not gonna shake a finger at anybody. Look at this. I love how people like get all panic stricken at me. You keep that poor kitty locked in the bathroom, you monster. Just leave the doors open everywhere. I'm just gonna say okay. Vertical Lives pushed another channel. What's Vertical Lives? Well, yeah, I mean, you can just tell when a lot of these hater comments come in that the person has only watched like one video. Like I had someone that was just exasperated that Lexi's wearing a microphone. For some reason they all think the microphone weighs 5 pounds when it literally weighs less than it weighs like maybe 100 grams, if that. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. It's a live stream and short stream for Is it, and it's on YouTube? I didn't know about that at all. Vertical lives like TikTok. Okay, it's on YouTube. So I could just stream in vertical? That's wild. I didn't know that at all. It doesn't seem like that's an option. I'll have to look into that further. That's cool. Thanks a lot. Sure, I get that. I just didn't realize it existed. I get it. Just chatting away and just focusing on my face. I got it. I got you. Listo a descansar. Ready to descansar. That's a verb I don't know. Ready, let's rest. Okay. Well, I know that I'm going to. Mary promised to do a garden video, or not a garden video, but a greenhouse video. We're going to do that when we open up the greenhouse at some point. Is that Spanish? Un poquito. Yeah, that's Spanish. I've got a couple of viewers that love commenting in Spanish, and I'm okay at Spanish. And yeah, gracias Dios. What does that say? Gracias Dios. Thank God. Strusfil. I have no idea what that means though. Oh yeah, gracias Dios, tú eres fiel. Gracias Dios, tú eres fiel. You are. Why won't it show me what that fiel? Oh, thank you, God, you are faithful. Okay. Fascinating. Fiel. Faithful is fiel. But yeah, she comments all the time, and it's in Spanish, and I love it. I love seeing it. I love seeing people comment in different languages. So here, Lexi está buscando. Lexi is looking. And then they did a little grasshoppers and butterflies. ¿Qué ha pasado? What has happened? All right, I think that's it. There's just that guy who gang stalked me like 4 years ago and commented on every video I had. Okay, can I get rid of that? So, hey, everybody. We can go ahead and show this up to window. Hey, Cerny, what's up, man? Thanks for the Patreon membership. It was really nice of you to do that. wow, I can put that over there. I never thought about that. Yes, the list of names is growing. As you can see, Nicholas just got added today. And yeah, it's fun. I love shooting out to you guys. So where's play? Sorry, I'm working with a layout, changing my layout so you guys can see more of the screen while I edit. Hey, let's not worry about that. Yeah, Shooting Shark is a great name. This is what I've been having to go through to get her. She just doesn't want to come out because it's like 40 degrees out. The funny thing is, I know she wants to come out. She's just being a cat. Where's my play? Where do I? Oh, it's down here. That's so lame. Okay. I don't know. It's kind of funny. She disses me, I think. I mean, at a certain point, you got to accept the fact that she is just a cat. She's going to. It sounds louder than it is. There's literally a microphone like an inch from my hand. That really bothered you, huh? She's basically meowing and telling me, "Come to the door, jerk." That's all it's going.
Okay, I get the hint.
There's a boy. You don't need any of that. I gotta admit, I love that. I love when you open the door, she does that.
She's so nasty.
Let's see here. See if I can hold the camera still for 3 seconds. It's pretty cute with Bernie. Lexi all tired. So we'll see. I love that. She's all sleepy. Daffodils are up. The flowers are starting to come up. And everything's knocked over from the wind. Cutie. Yeah, she's very floofy right now. Yeah, I used to get brought in, and like water that was coming out of some glacier, and water that hadn't seen sunlight in 20,000 years. And all of a sudden, and it was all right, and the water company wasn't even that expensive. And then the water company just sort of like got bought by another water company and stopped delivering water. And so now I've got those 3 glass jugs just sitting there. And yeah, they're cool. Yeah, I picked up those boots for that reason because every year my legs just get swarmed with chigger scars, and they're painful as hell. And this year I'm done with it. And I figured there's a reason why people walk around farms wearing boots like that. And I don't think it's necessarily just for water. So I'm hoping to combat that this year. And unless somebody has some advice on how to avoid chiggers, um, those little shits are the worst, man. And my body does not know how to heal those things. It's good to see Lexi's a little purring machine today here. Boots are perfect, yeah. You can't even see those chiggers either. They're invisible. They're the worst. Yeah, we need to move a little forward. Oh, look at you. There we go. That's it. That's the transition right there. You had to go into the ER for chigger bites? Oh my God. And they burrow under the skin too. That's what makes it even crazier. Like I've only been able to get away flowers of sulfur, rubbing flowers of sulfur all over my body in the shower is the only thing I've been able to. Oh yeah, flowers of sulfur. It's the only thing that'll kill those things. And but then which is fine, you get rid of them pretty quick, but boy, the scars just last and last and last on me. And I don't know if they heal up easier for other people, but not for me. They're the worst. They're like the most painful scar I've ever had. A chigger is a type of bug, and you see it smaller than a flea, and it'll attach to your body and burrow into your skin, and it'll like come up in between the cuffs in your pants. Chigger, yeah, it's a parasite bug. Let me see if it's known by anything else. It's called a berry bug. And they're only in North America and Britain as harvest mites. They're often confused with jiggers, a type of flea. Um, they They're trumbiculid mites, and they're found throughout the world in Europe and North America. They tend to be prevalent in hot and humid regions in Northern Europe, including the British Isles. Summer and autumn in French, harvest mites are called auté. And I think you're lucking out. Don't know if they're in China. Intense. The chigger's digestive enzymes in the saliva cause intense itchy welts. Steroids and antihistamines. And they're also disease vectors. Well, that's great. Yeah, it's bad, man. It was one thing I was not prepared for when I moved out to the farm, and like I mowed the lawn once in like track pants and just got nailed. Like never again. They are nasty, man. They are nasty, and they burrow under your skin, and you know, it's not cool. But I don't if you I don't doesn't sound like they're in China, but they are in warm regions. Ugh, foot pictures? Yikes. Oh, you were walking barefoot on the beach. Oh my god, you ended up in the ER. Oh my god. Luckily, it's like for me, it's all like it all just be like below the underwear line and above the sock line. Yes, she is statuing. She's statuing with her purple panther. Look at that. Yeah, I could only imagine. Yeah, I'm cool. What's up with you in China? How was your week? Yeah. Did you have any fun? What happened? Do you want to say hi? Okay. Yeah, good or bad crazy. Those are two different types of crazy. The whole day in the hospital. What happened? Look at that queen. Queen. How is it hard to tell? Well, tell us if it's good or bad crazy. In between crazy? Well, I think that's just normal then. Halfway between good crazy and bad crazy is just normal. There's medium crazy too. Well, come on now. You can't leave us in. You can't leave us in suspense. What happened? Examine your lung. Oh, that's bad crazy. Was there good news? Is your lung okay? Lexi. Yeah, I hope your lung didn't. I took that examination many times before. Okay, good. Well, I hope like nothing bad happened or your lung collapsed or something like that. That happened to a friend of mine suddenly. It was really weird. He did smoke cigarettes though. Yeah, she's strutting her stuff big time. Oh, that's right. You said you had asthma. And do you have asthma? Well, I remember you mentioned last week, I believe. Go ahead. They can't tell if you have asthma. Wild. Well, good. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, man. And if you don't want to talk about it, that's cool too. You know how that can be personal sometimes. Yeah, here, watch Lexi eat this bologna instead. Yes. She's been hit or miss with her treats these days. I haven't been really pushing it on her much. But yeah, some days she's not into eating. There's my rosemary plants I tried to keep alive over the winter. I don't think I did too well at that. Took pictures of you? That's, yeah, that can be awkward and uncomfortable for sure. Did they ask you? Or did they just do it? Huh. You're a special case. That's one thing we got popping up around here like crazy this year is the purple sage is everywhere. You see all that? That's all purple sage. Well, Emco, I hope you're okay. That's purple nettle. My mouth is on the breather thing, so I can't say no. Oh, geez. Yeah, I know you can eat it, but it just, there's no scent to it, and it's just sort of. But man, there's a lot of it. Purple nettle, huh? You can eat. Yeah, it tastes like dirt. I remember trying to smell it. I remember smelling it. Someone told me it's purple sage, and I tried to smell it. Dirt. I mean, I'm not that into foraging. So, Emco, did you go in there because you weren't feeling well? And they just didn't know what to do? Good. Glad you're okay. Yeah, hospital. I don't know. I'd go to a teaching hospital if it was free. I know that. Oh, that cute little girl. Giving away her trees. It's not the end of the world, and I've heard people managing asthma just by working out more, especially bike riding. Yeah, exactly. You don't want that. Oh, well, that makes sense. It would be a teaching hospital, right? Ew. Probably the next week. It's already crazy, getting crazy. But yeah, I also have to repair my mower deck, do a little welding. Not looking forward to that. Well, I mean, I guess I don't care, but it's just every year, something needs to be fixed on that on a mower, on the mower, whatever it is. They'll feed on the weeds. Bees will feed on weeds? In Tennessee, if you don't cut the grass, I mean, you don't have to cut the grass. A lot of people just let animals graze. But if you don't cut the grass, you'll literally have trees growing by the end of the year. And nature will literally overtake houses and stuff. We have very aggressive growth here. And like one of the problems we have in the American South is kudzu. Kudzus will literally devour a house in 10 years. Here, Virginia creeper would probably overwhelm a place pretty quick. But yeah, you'll just have trees growing. I mean, you could have wood. You'll have woods basically, or overgrowth, and eventually just become inaccessible. I cut my grass anyway. The smartest way to do it is just have some animals, but I don't have fenced in land. Juices? You mean Jesus? What about Jesus?
Oh, extreme. That would be my response too. Jesus.
I wish Jesus would help me with that. But yeah, if I didn't do that, if I didn't mow the grass within a couple months, it would all be 4 feet tall. Oh, cutie. And a shake. Wow. Do you just have enough wildcat where the grass stays trimmed? Oh, there's Lexi on her favorite log. That is her favorite log. If Shipper does have snacks, it's usually here. Jeez. That's okay, Emco. Don't worry about it. Meow. There's all these little standoffs. The dogs are waiting for breakfast. And then they'll come down there knowing they might get treats. Like they might get my treats if I don't eat. It's a wonderful dilemma. It's a standoff. That's right. Yeah, the donkeys are calling.
They're stupid.
So like MCO, you see up over there where it's just a bunch of tall trees? That's what happens if you don't cut your grass. It turns into that. Turns into the It's not like that everywhere though. Oh yeah, the snakes come out. I've heard the snakes get really bad, like in Virginia and stuff. You don't have that in China? You don't have snakes in China? That's a clip. They just want breakfast so badly. A lot more southern invasives. Yeah, the climate's changing. I don't doubt it. Yeah, we like where I'm at. We don't have poisonous snakes, but we definitely have a couple of snakes here. They're all grass. They get big though. But like I know, like up in eastern Tennessee, not far from here, you start getting copperheads and they'll kill you. No, Lexi's gonna do her little jump onto the thing, maybe. She can't go by that thing without jumping up on it. Let's see. She's been full of surprises lately, though. Oh, there we go. By the way, if you know anybody that wants a John Deere 5-foot bush hog, hit me up. It's for sale. Whoa, Lexi, what happened? What happened? We'll freak you out. Like a stick freak her out or something? Jeez. I guess I did that. I think I was trying to get her to go the other way. I suppose a big wet rubber foot would cause the same reaction off of me too. Jeez. Copperhead and rattle. Oof. A friend of mine hit up by a copperhead, and I want like half his foot freaking nearly rotted away. Squirrels and fish, but no snakes. Whoa. Congrats, Lexi. Wow. What happened there?
Even she looked a little startled.
Yeah, she definitely took pause. Boy, I gotta set that on fire this week. That whole pile needs to disappear. That's a feeling. That's why Lexi wasn't eating her treats today, that day.
She hasn't blown up the bathroom, so
Well, this would have been a week ago.
yeah, it's all been normal.
Whatever this is bad footage. I have not grown cabbage. I know that so far, my experience with leafy greens out here has not been great, but baby steps for me with that. I just get too many like weird little bugs popping up in them. I guess it's like you really got to be good about your pesticide or how you handle that. And I know that I was using like the Korean natural farming methods, but even then, I don't think it would work. And if it does, I feel like here I'd have to check it like twice a day. And at the end of the day, I just don't know. I have much better luck with peppers, and I was talking to my neighbor, kale. We do really well with kale and turnip greens out here. What?
Your squash did crazy last year.
Yeah, squash too. Any vine plant does really well. Cucumbers do really well out here. I haven't done them personally. Lexi.
She hates them so much.
She just hates the energy,
Yeah.
But I've been doing that more and more. Should see if we can get her to walk in there. And it's funny because she'll just automatically go to this and like want to just go up it. Like she knows there's two ways in. It's like an energy going up that far. Like if the rhythm stops, she deflates these days. Green beans, I've heard, do okay out here. I personally haven't gotten that far either. I know I have tried to plant peas times, and it did not go well. They got eaten by some varmint. But I also kind of didn't know what I was doing last year. I kind of fell into having a good harvest. So I've been doing a lot more reading on it. And hopefully I'll be able to spread out from there. Like, I'd like to try Brussels sprouts. I had a Brussels sprout plant that did really well, but I just planted it way too late.
Oh man, the fruit trees are blooming huge.
I do have some good. I do have some. Have had some good results with fruit trees this year. They're blooming. We planted 6 fruit trees, and they're all blooming. They're not very big, but they're doing great. In fact, that reminds me, I need to get some fertilizer into them. Now's the time. In spring. Oh, Snippy One just got in. Right on. We're about to end the stream, but we're glad you're here. Yeah, I'm in Middle Tennessee. Where are you? Emco is in China, and Granny Paula's in Pennsylvania. And there's a few other people out there not saying much, just hanging out. Monroe, Washington. Wow. West Coast. Well, thanks for coming on board. I don't know if you've been following the channel for long, but we're a dog and cat hospice channel, and we adopt old animals and let them live their days at the farm. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're about here. That and gardening and chatting things up. That's Mama in the background there, laying out like her thick, beautiful self.
Yeah.
There's Saphira. Yeah, well, thanks for joining. We were just about to end stream. We had a little bit of a celebration today. Oh, thank you. We just crossed 3,100 subscribers. Yep, dog, cats, farms, humans, foods, plants. We also talk about asthma and life in China, life all over the world. We get a lot of interesting people all over the world coming into these and just sharing little glimpses of who they are. Oof. We talk about bugs. Scrapple. We talk about processed meat parts and their long history in the United States. Oof. Yeah, we've got Scrapple here too. It makes its way down here. We see it. I see it in the shelves. Gosh, I feel like there's like variants of it. Head meat, head cheese. That's what it's called. Yeah, Granny. She's over here on the side hanging out. She's a little shy. Emco, we know you're not dying. You've got asthma.
I have asthma too, if that makes you feel better.
Mary has asthma. I feel like I had something wrong with me when I was a kid, but no one really cared. Pinky coming in at the end. Hey, Pinky, how's Florida? I was wondering where you were at, girl. Did I start this stream too early today? Me too. I've been working a lot too. I get it though. Got to get that cash. Buy that ceviche. Pinky does hair and nails in Florida and has never seen claws. Have you watched Claws yet, Pinky?
It's so much fun.
Oh. Get some Claws going. You're gonna love it. Niecy Nash really freaking puts on a good show on that. She's awesome anyway. But Pinky, you caught me at the end of the stream. I think I started a little too early today. That or I didn't have you around to distract me and make this thing run for 2.5 hours. Jane Patrice, how's Canada, Ontario? I think I definitely started this a little late today, or a little early. Next time, I'll try to keep it to Sundays. It seems like we all like to get together on Sundays and chit chat. Sunny in Ontario. It's getting sunny out here for us today too. It's probably gonna warm up to like 60s.
64 right now. It's gonna get up to 70.
Oh, we're gonna get up to 70 today.
And then back down to 45.
And it's gonna get down to 45 at night. God. That's all right. I'd rather burn that wood on the porch than take it off the porch and stack it somewhere at this point. Yeah, 70s is great, but man, it really deflates you when it gets down to 40 at night and you wake up and it's all cold. And then if the cloud cover stays, it just stays 40 the whole day. No, I'm not too early. Okay.
Really?
A steep temperature drop is a seasonal steep temperature drop. That's okay, Pink. I'm trying to do them on Sundays. I'm doing my best. It seems like the day where I have the least amount of stuff going on. Like I was supposed to actually be working today, but we got everything done for the video.
Oh.
It's not normal. Everyone's talking about the temperature drop in China. Really? China is currently experiencing a cold snap with temperatures plummeting, particularly in the north and northwest, with some regions reaching record lows and causing disruptions to travel and daily life.
64-year record.
Negative 52 degrees, breaking a 64-year-old record in Xinjiang. Negative 52. Woo!
What?
Extreme weather swings this year, including record-breaking cold temperatures and heat waves. The cold snap is attributed to cold air mass from Siberia and significant temperature rises preceding the cold wave across central and eastern China. The government response. Authorities have issued warnings and taken measures to prepare for the cold weather, including storing thermal coal and preparing tools to remove snow and ice.
Dang.
One of the harshest in decades. Record lows. Moist City. Record low of negative 53 degrees on January 22nd. Well, that was like a month or two ago. Ugh, I ain't logging into Facebook. Yeah, I got Mama passed out in the background here. You'd rather freeze to death than be on fire? Well, you know, when you freeze to death, you actually feel like you're burning. Bet you didn't know that. But I think I would go that route too, because you get delusional and just sort of lose your shit. And you don't even really know it's coming.
You start taking all your clothes off.
To #1 search today. I bet that cold snap ain't cool. Yeah, but it feels like you're as your nerve endings start to just die, they feel like you can't tell the difference even. It's like it's not like, oh my god, I'm on fire, but you feel like a burning. I'm still with you though. Go for freezing to death over burning to death any day, unless you can just like jump into a huge cauldron of fire. I mean, I don't think I would want to like be slowly like tied to a stake and set on fire and then having like, angry Christians chanting at me. But so yeah, there's also like the lake of fire or like being set on fire. I'd prefer a lake of fire over setting on fire. Come on. We're just talking about hypotheticals here. No one wants any of it. Well, of course it sounds nasty. What do you want? What would you prefer? Crucifixion? Come on, chat. Favorite way to die. Oof, indeed. You guys have a great sense of humor. I appreciate it. But yeah, and if there's any more business on the agenda, anybody want to talk about anything? You feel scared about missing church? Well, you should.
Sorry.
Should I go get Lexi? Should I bring Lexi out for a little purr sesh?
I think he's got to go.
Lexi was crawling all over me last time I brought her out.
Oh, really?
She was like up there just...
I can go get her. You over here?
I can get her. Unless she's exhausted. She did a pretty good trip today.
Mama, stay calm.
Here's the queen. See if we can get her. Do not look down so much. Here we go. You just have to hold her like a baby. Try to get those purrs. Lexi was, I'll be honest, I woke her up. She was sleeping. But I said the fans need you. I'll try to get her up to the mic. What's that, Lexi? You need more money for toys? Okay.
She doesn't even like toys.
She loves toys.
Oh, I could be.
Jane Patrice, Granny just had her second grandchild. She's a very happy grandmother. This poor little kitty just wants to fall asleep right now. Yeah, she's a rare one.
Bye, Uncle.
Take care, Amco. We're probably gonna log off here shortly too. Yeah, and take care of yourself. Sorry you're not feeling so good with the asthma. Good luck on that cold snap out in China. The government's asked you to prepare for ice tools. Have tools for removing ice and snow. Bye. Is there a little speck there under her eye? Thanks.
I know, pretty girl. Hang on. There you go. Oh, I made it worse. There you go.
Ooh, she's shedding.
Yeah. Washing her a little bit.
What are you doing?
Just scooching her back.
Yeah, she loves to be cuddled. She's such an agreeable sweetheart. That's why I was always just like, she's perfect for this channel. I knew that she would always just be a star because she usually just is. She's always been this cool. Plans for the week: I've got to finish. I've got a country music video to film and to be part of. Other than that, just loving on these cats and dogs, and looking forward to the next week. And yeah, we'll probably just cut it off here at this point. It was great seeing everyone. Have a great week, and we'll try to catch you next week. And yeah, it'll be on Sunday if it happens. And chances are, better than not, lately it does. These have been really fun. And yeah, keep watching the channel and keep loving it and liking it, and keep commenting. I love seeing your comments, and so does Lexi, and so do the doggos. Have a good one. Bye.